let's be clear, when I did have him, nobody but my household, you know, was around him. Just because I already have trust issues. And I don't play. So it's like, I don't want to have to hurt nobody, especially nobody I love. So we just kept it tight as possible.
But before I stop, make sure you smash that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you do so, making sure that notification bell is on with the option all, so when I upload these videos, you are the first one to watch. Also, make sure to leave a comment down below.
People are crazy. So those videos that I posted, I know I had got him I think it was like July 8th or something. So I had him from early July until Chrisean came home. People are crazy, and it's so sad because people make all these weird rumors, say all this stuff, and run with it. You don't respond, they say it's true. Then when you show them what it is, they be like, "Oh, you showing this because this means that." It's like, this is crazy. It just don't stop. It just don't stop. The world is sick, and people are crazy. You confirm if I hate somebody or if it's hate in my heart. You can't. You're not God, and you don't know me. Right, same family. I ain't with the division. I know that. Only time I ever explain something is if I feel like I want to. I know I don't have to be explaining nothing about nothing. I'm at Starbucks, Taylor. Y'all keep saying family secrets. It ain't no family secrets. We don't have no family secrets. This is the thing. There's no family secrets. And I keep getting that a lot like, oh, y'all been new this, well, we don't know nothing. Just like how y'all hearing about it, that's the irritation about stuff. We hear about it the same time y'all hear about it. So it's no family secrets.
So there you have it. She says, 𝗪𝗛, the older sister of Chriseanrock, there is no family secrets. Now, I know I'm going to get in the comment section and leave your thoughts down below. Do you believe what 𝗪𝗛's saying or not? At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm not trying to take a side when it comes to things that happen behind closed doors with family, because unless I'm a mind reader or medium, there's no way for me to know whether or not anyone's being 100% truthful. There's three sides always to a story. There's always your side, my side, and the truth to a story. So she says there's no family secrets. We don't want to make, like everyone else has, holes out of ourselves, because we're assuming that she's lying when in fact there are things that they hear about that we also hear about at the same time, because family, especially in Chriseanrock's position, they don't always have to share or be sharing, whether it's good or bad, what's going on in their past or present life, good or bad, successes or non-success or wins. So we just have to take it from there, see how things play out going forward. And if 𝗪𝗛 feels as though there's no family secrets, then we have to respect that.
Right, ain't no family secrets. Quit running with that family secret crap. It's no family secrets. Like I said, most of the stuff that been going on this internet, we find out when y'all find out. It get put out there like that. We be just as baffled as y'all. Like, it's not no family secrets. Nobody ever heard of that. Nobody ever heard of that.
And another thing I want to bring to your attention, if you disagree, put down in the comment section how you feel about what I'm saying. But, a lot of this probably does come as a surprise of what Chriseanrock does or says to her family as well. They're hearing sometime for the first time like we do. Because to be honest with you, and I'm just so glad that she's walking in a different light, because Chriseanrock, to me, only had energy, and this is from someone who's a supporter, but I'm going to keep it real with you. She really only had energy when it was for the drama. And that's usually, which is just how the world goes, sadly. It's always responding to drama, talking about her drama, the drama that's going on in the circus, past tense. But she's not truly, now that she's living in her truth, and that's being who Chriseanrock is, and that's not that person that we saw half a year ago. A person who's violent, maybe angry because of maybe past traumas, but her heart's good. we're seeing the real Chriseanrock. And the real Chriseanrock, she shines, she's a shining light, but she does not communicate as well as she should, especially being in the limelight like she is. If she's not a good communicator as far as knowing what to say and what not to say, and because of the type of job she has, she does need to to some extent reach out to her fans and her followers who make her who she is. If it wasn't for them tuning in to anything she's got going on, she wouldn't be getting a paycheck. However, if she doesn't know how to do it, she needs to have a team in place, like a PR person, to just explain. Doesn't always have to be the truth, or maybe it just needs to be pretty much just cut and dry, not you being all in her business, what time it is with her in a nutshell without telling her business, so that we know where she stands. We don't really know where Chriseanrock stands because a lot of things that needed to be mentioned or cleared up, like one being, I'm just giving you an example, Chasity stealing her fan and supporters' gifts for Junior Jesus. We all knew that she stole them gifts, but maybe on the back end, Chriseanrock spoke about it. But how could we defend whether or not she did it when soon as Chriseanrock gets out, even though Chasity backstabbed her afterwards, she paid for a shopping spree that her sister had went on in a boutique shop, a little bit upper grade to Rainbows. She paid for that shopping spree, shortly after we know Chasity had backstabbed her with 𝗪𝗪𝗧, but it's confusing. And Chriseanrock is not getting up here explaining any of these things. She has a right not to, but at the same time, I feel like when something gets really out of control to this magnitude, it's not about sometimes you having to explain anything to anybody, but just showing people the character of who you are with. I'm not going to get up here and name drop. I'm not going to get up here and point fingers at who's causing the most trouble. But I'm going to dead this. And if you're my true supporters, you won't feed into it unless you're campaigning for me that what I stand on is what it is until you see or hear further notice.
Nobody ever heard of that. So this year, and in the hospital, she said that day, that was the first time ever. Nobody ever heard of that, though. Like, we never heard of that. But that's like with anybody, like, y'all gotta stop. It's weird. Like, y'all don't have a life, or like y'all never lived, or you don't have family, or you never been through nothing. I don't get it. No, it's not possible to know about nothing and buried it and didn't know. No. That's something you do with your personal stuff that you go through. You haven't went through something personally, never told nobody, and buried it, and then you come out with it. That's how it go when you're personally going through something. Not when, the family go through something, we hear about it, then we bury it. It don't go like that. That's not happening. Like, come on now. And stop assuming that Chrisean Jesus is regressing, please. Stop with that narrative. Stop assuming that. It just so happened whenever she do, when y'all do see him, he might be asleep. And you know what's funny about him? Even that video when he was saying Dad on it, that was like 2 o'clock in the morning. That's when he really be on LA time. Like, I'm talking about he really be on LA time. He be up all night. Sleep half of the day. Like, he's not regressing. He's progressing, if anything. It's just y'all don't get to see those moments. And it's like y'all didn't see those moments when he was with me, but y'all kept saying he was with CPS. Y'all kept saying he can't move his head, can't move his legs. Crazy stuff. He can't stand up. Crazy stuff. It's like, okay, y'all was saying that because y'all couldn't see it. Now that y'all can see it, y'all can't see him while he with his mother. Y'all like, he's regressing. That's wrong. That's weird. That's so weird.
And sometimes you got to learn in life, it doesn't matter whether or not Chriseanrock responds or family responds, who's close to her or hate on her or not, people are going to still have something to say because nobody wants to really hear the real truth. If Chriseanrock got on there and truly, let's say, hypothetically speaking, it was the 100% truth and it's all out now, people would still have something to say because the truth ceases and desists everything. A lie goes on and on and on. And people want this to go on and on and on and on. So they rather live in a lie than the truth. And the situation about Chriseanrock and 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗖𝗛, that was a triggering situation that, Chriseanrock put herself in. Nobody can make her get up there and be on a platform that only screams negativity, and get so triggered that she, something that she was suppressing since she was 7 years old comes out. Also, we have got to stop with this Chriseanrock Jesus thing that, oh, she's drugging him with, probably baby Benadryl. I'm hoping that's all you guys are thinking, that she's giving him. If anything, I'm saying the worst case scenario, and nothing more than that. But people really run with stuff. But at least if you're gonna make up stuff, at least let's keep it just on Benadryl level. And I'm being funny for the clowns that are out here running with that narrative. I'm just actually playing with you, because you need to stop. This girl's in the public eye, and she's not going to be doing stuff that people are going to clearly start to notice collectively, by the masses, thousands and millions. She's got close to 5 million followers. So even, let's say, 1 to 5% of those followers would have peeped the same thing. And there's a very small group, you'd be surprised, that are running with the narrative, trying to paint this picture to the mass majority of these allegations of Chrisean Jesus being drugged. He's always sleeping. That's because he's not growing, and he's not at the level he should be at his age. He's not walking, he's not talking, he's not eating. You guys are just making a list and you're checking it twice, like your Santa Claus, you know what I'm saying? And you need to be making a list on your own life and your own things that you got going on, and not one of a toddler. Seriously. You don't know what is really going on. You, just because you don't see Chriseanrock take her child to the pediatrician, which I wouldn't have done. I wouldn't do it either. You want to make these allegations up, and that's why right now, as we speak, it's not a rumor. It's not even allegedly. People are calling CPS on her en masse, numbers, and they are getting her situations with CPS. Eventually is going to catch up with Chrisean if they haven't already, and they're going to open up, a report that, depending on what the findings are, which will probably be nothing. But at the same time, because of who Chriseanrock is, it's probably going to be an extensive, investigation, because if they leave anything stone unturned, they could be liable for it. It's just a really messed up situation that people are putting her in. It's almost like they want to see Chriseanrock fail, and it's really sad.
It's so weird, and then it's so fake, especially for the ones that's her fans and that's fake fans. Like, the hater fans are the worst. It's like, y'all try to keep up with everything, can't keep up with anything, and then assume the most worst about everything. It's like, what about positive outlooks on things? What about positive assumptions? It's like they don't exist to y'all. That's not part of the norm. It got to be all negative assumptions.
And talking about fake fans, put in the comment section without dropping any names, because I will remove that channel name if you put it there. But what is up, talking about fake fans, what is up about going hard on China, Chriseanrock's sister, for the longest time? You left Chriseanrock alone. Now you're 100% because Chriseanrock's out of jail. I mean, I've heard this person, because I've been in the bushes, basically say, at the time when they were a supporter of Chriseanrock, this is how they made all their money, got all their views and followers. Okay. And you bragged about it. But then at that time, you were also currently in that time a hater of Chriseanrock, and everybody else were rocktards. Now, what I'm not getting is, how are you going so hard for Chriseanrock like you just totally forgot, that you was not a Chriseanrock fan, you were a hater, not a congratulator. And I'm just not understanding how all of a sudden things have changed. And to me, it's just kind of funny how people flip-flop. you know, but it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. But it's just really dangerous how people can 1 minute, you know, be a support system to you, next minute be a hater and go in hard. And then all of a sudden, just out of anywhere, they just see the light, and now they're a supporter.
Because you can't see. And then it's like, why should you see? Because even what you see, you want to say is something else. So it's like, nah, y'all too much. High Franks, just like for you, consequences are pending. Everybody know the roles they played and the things they said. It don't have to be blasted every time. I'm not even into that. All this internet stuff, period. But don't say that. Like, what? What? How about she better keep them close when they out and about? How about she better keep them close in arms when they out and about? What are we talking about? Like, are y'all dumb? No, they see him sleeping. Like, he sleep all the time. What are y'all talking about? No, he don't. He most definitely a handful. No, he don't. Like, I didn't see nothing about them talking about my little sister's children. I just think it's crazy, and I just feel like our name got a ring to it, and everybody really trying to use it, and ones that don't want to look like they're using it throw dirt on it to cover up their usage of it. It don't work like that. I see through all that. Block me. I'm talking with the same energy for Carlissa, 𝗡𝗘𝗫, and Ronnie. Let's be clear, when I did have him, nobody but my household, you know, was around him. Just because I already have trust issues. And I don't play. So it's like I don't want to have to hurt nobody. Especially nobody I love. So we just kept it tight as possible. So it's like nobody couldn't give an update. Nobody couldn't give nothing because nobody didn't know nothing. And then I don't like to be questioned, so, you know.